Alright, this is going to be a rant video. I'm here with the Pope Cat to show her disapproval of this too. But it's been 45 calendar days, over 45 calendar days, calendar day 47. I went to the Philadelphia gun permit unit. You know, even though like as soon as I walked in, there's a security guard there. And he asked me, you know, what are you doing here? I said, here to pick up my license to carry, gun permit unit, second floor. He goes, oh, okay, do you have your letter? I said no, but it's been 45 calendar days. He goes, oh, well it might not be ready yet, it's business days, you know. So I just said okay, and then, you know, walked past him and went up to the elevator, walked right into the gun permit unit, right in, signed my name on the form, waiting form, wrote down reason for visit, pick up permit, sat down, waited about 15 minutes. It was only like 8:45, but there's at least like 10-12 people in there, which is good. I guess because the assault weapon ban's scary or whatever, but you know, I sat down and she called my name and some girl's name, and I told the girl to go before me. Then when I got there, you know, just like any cheaply paid secretary, she goes, letter and license please. So I said, kindly, I don't have my letter, but it's been over 45 days. And she said, oh, well, just give me your license and I'll check for you. Give her a license, and then give her my license, and she goes and checks. And about 10-15 minutes later, she calls my name and goes, sorry sir, it's not ready yet. You know, I make a face at her like, and I go, well that's weird because it's been 45 days. And she goes, well it's business days, you know. And then I looked at her and said, no, it's 45 calendar days. The law says so, and even Staff Inspector Levine and Captain Huey, the legal advisor, said it's 45 business calendar days. And then, you know, she looked at me like, you know, gave me a look like, you're not supposed to know that. You know, how dare you make us follow the law. But, you know, before I could even reach in and, you know, show her, you know, this thread that says, Captain Healy and Staff Inspector Levine both said, you know, it's 45 calendar days. And show her the law that says, the meaning of days by Pennsylvania being from one midnight to the next midnight. You know, she said, well, come back in a week, even if you don't get the letter by then, which you should, and you know, it should be done by then. So now, you know, instead of arguing with the nice guy I am, I just said okay and walked out. But, you know, hopefully I will get my letter and can go in and just get it like that. Because, I mean, it's ridiculous that the Virginia State Police, Arizona Department of Public Safety, and Bucks County Treasurer all trust me to carry a sidearm, but the Philadelphia police seem to drag their feet on it. I mean, when I got the, you know, my Bucks County one in 2008, I walked out with this in 15 minutes, and they ran the same damn background check that the PPD's doing. So why it takes them 45 days, I have no clue. But, you know, I'm just going to go back next week, next Friday, and ask for it, and they should give me it by then. If not, you know, I'm going to actually see their supervisor, or Lieutenant Lisa King, and show her that thread from Mark Fiorino. Sorry if you're watching this, Mark. But, thanks for contacting them. But, you know, oh yeah, that's another thing I wanted to mention. When I was in the gun permit unit, they had all these, you know, all these signs up. Like if you sat down, like, and if you did a 180, you could see these signs. They had like 3 different police reports up. 7-year-old shoots 8-year-old brother. Kid shoots sister after having negligent discharge after finding grandfather's gun. And kid finds mother's gun under pillow and shoots out window or something. But, you know, I guess that's like to make people feel guilty about applying for a license to carry. I have no clue when they put them up. They put them up sometime between December 10th and now. I mean, to me, there's no reason that needs to be in a gun permit unit. I could see if you have a sign that says please keep your gun secure, but I mean, even if the police, they like blacked out like the addresses and stuff, but I mean, that would, you know, if that was somebody I knew, I would have them take that down. I mean, that's like sick, making an accident like that, making, people feel bad about getting the gun. I mean, but like I just don't know. Oh yeah, and that's another thing. When the lady, when the lady said I wasn't ready yet, and I said it's been 45 days, she said, well, you'd applied December 10th. I didn't tell her she knew I applied December 10th, and she said, well, that wouldn't be 45 that wouldn't even be 45 calendar days. I mean, December 10th to January 25th. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure out that's at least 45 days. Today's actually 47 days after I applied for my permit. License, sorry. But, they just don't want to issue licenses. Like, I applied for Maine a few days ago, about a week or so ago. And even, when I double-checked their address on their website, they say, in bold letters, Maine law requires that we issue non-resident permits within 60 days, but due to an influx of permits, you may experience a wait up to 90 days. Yeah, even though they have to issue in 60 days, it's okay that they, at least have the common courtesy to let you know. But, Philadelphia won't do that. They will never say, well, even though the law says that we have to follow it, according to the Uniform Firearm Act, and issue within 45 calendar days, we're above the law, so we're going to issue in 45 business days. And make you bring in all these extra forms and stuff. But this is why I want to move. I do know people in the PPD. My dad was in the PPD. We have a family friend in the PPD, but I don't know about him anymore. I am going to get my license though. She said come back in a week. Even if you don't have the letter in, it should be here by now. It should be done. So I'll tell you what. I'm going to go on Friday, or as soon as I get that letter, and I'm rolling down there. Like I said, this is ridiculous. But hey, whatever. Remember, Pope Cat says no. Pope Cat's not happy.